I've shared a lot about my past with addiction, with alcohol, with drugs, but I haven't shared a whole lot about my past with eating disorders. Most people I know, they want to be free and break from that cycle, but they just don't know how and they can't. So I wanted to share a little bit about kind of what helped me experience the true freedom that I have today in the hopes that it helps somebody out there. Just to backtrack a little bit, I started developing an eating disorder when I was in the fourth or fifth grade. I think I thought if I was thinner, if I was smaller, that I would be loved more. I think that is really what I believed. In high school, when there was a lot of fighting, a lot of violence, instability in my home life, I also developed bulimia. Um, and I think that was really a way for me to try and, one, control my environment, control whatever I could. That continued into my 20s, my late 20s. So from fourth grade into my late 20s, that is a long time to be turning to food for the source of comfort, for the source of love, for the source of control, things that only God can provide. And it's just emotional because, like, I remember those moments of feeling so much shame and feeling like I wanted to stop and knowing that it was wrong, but just not knowing what in the world to do. And I think my turning point was, you know, in my late 20s, I was sitting on the couch and I was about to start a cycle of, you probably know what I'm talking about, but something I didn't want to do. And I remember praying and telling God that I knew that He was the only source of comfort, but that in those moments when I was stressed or overwhelmed or angry or whatever it was, I didn't want to open the Bible or start praying to feel better. I wanted to turn to food or drinking. I didn't want to turn to God. And I remember I had to pray for the desire to turn to God and His Word for comfort. And that really was my turning point and is what I want to encourage you to do if maybe you're struggling with an eating disorder or some kind of an addiction today. In that moment, if you're feeling lonely or scared or stressed or like you want to numb yourself or just tune out, ask God for the desire to turn to Him for comfort. He is the only true source of comfort, of love, and He is the only one who has control over our lives. It's not us. We have to surrender that control to Him. And it doesn't happen overnight. This might be the first time you turn to Him, might be the 100th time you turn to Him, but He does tell us in His Word, He promises us, if we seek Him with all our heart, we will find Him.